Hey, welcome to this week's edition of Best Music Live TV, where we have a passion for live music. Coming up, GreenDay's secret no-show, Radiohead responds to stage collapse, LeBron raps with LMAFO, Who Shot Rock opens at Annenberg, Black Keys files suit, and more right here on Best Music Live TV. GreenDay were forced to cancel their secret show after a city of Burbank denied them the necessary permits due to concerns over crowd control. Burbank apparently doesn't agree with frontman Billy Joe, who tweeted, "There's no such thing as too many friends. Chaos equals love," in reference to the band's free concert, which was planned last Friday. An anticipated turnout of thousands, and authorities worried that the number would swell and pose danger to concert goers once the secret location was revealed. Armstrong announced the show at his Twitter page last week. "Sadly, we missed out on what could have been a great show that would have been free also." Radiohead have postponed part of their European tour after a stage collapse in Toronto, killing the band's drum technician. A statement posted on the band's website Thursday says they're dealing with grief and the accident and the practical considerations that have forced them to postpone the shows in Italy, Germany, and Switzerland going through July 9th. Scott Johnson was killed Saturday when the stage came crashing down as the crew set up for the concert in Toronto's Downsview Park. 3 other crew members were also injured. The cause of the collapse is still under investigation. The Ontario Ministry of Labour has requested documents from the companies involved with the concert, from Live Nation, the concert's organizer and promoter, Optech Staging and Services, NASCO Staffing, and Ticker Tape Touring, the company owned by Radiohead. In fitting South Beach style, the Heat spent a portion of the night party rocking with LMAFO. LeBron James rapped along to the song Riot by rapper 2 Chainz and broke out some dance moves during a live performance by LMAFO, all while wearing a t-shirt depicting his own face with vampire fangs. Yes, vampire fangs, because when you're the NBA Finals MVP, why not? Of course, hearing James rhyme is nothing new, considering the 3-time MVP has been rapping before games throughout the postseason. However, LeBron, don't quit your day job. The Black Keys have filed lawsuits against Home Depot and Pizza Hut over unauthorized use of their songs in commercials, according to Bloomberg. Dan Auerbach and Patrick Carney, along with producer Danger Mouse, submitted separate filings in Los Angeles on June 21st, alleging Home Depot used Lonely Boy and Pizza Hut used Gold on the Ceiling without permission. The lawsuits state Lonely Boy was used in a Power Tools bit for Home Depot, while Gold on the Ceiling was reportedly featured in a Cheesy Bites pizza ad for Pizza Hut. Did they really think they could get away with that? It would have been a lot cheaper for them to have simply ponied up the money in the first place. Looks like we'll be shopping at Lowe's and ordering pizza from Papa John's from now on. They stare out from the frames like the moment was still alive and breathing. The best images at the Who Shot Rock and Roll show, which celebrated its opening at the Annenberg Space for Photography in Century City on Thursday night. But one series of images was real. Ann and Nancy Wilson of Heart stepped onto a stage to perform a short set of classics acoustically, surprised that giddy fans watched wide-eyed in the crowd. The pair did songs including Barracuda, Dog and Butterfly, Crazy on You, and Even It Up. The exhibit runs through the summer, and the lectures happen on Thursday nights. For more info on that, check out AnnenbergSpaceForPhotography.org. New releases this week include Smashing Pumpkins' Oceana, Fiona Apple's The Idler Wheel, Justin Bieber Believe, Kenny Chesney Welcome to the Fishbowl, and Nina Cherry and The Thing, The Cherry Thing. Well, that should do it for this week's edition of BML TV. Follow us on Twitter at BestMusicLive, like us on Facebook.com/BestMusicLive, subscribe to our channel right up here, and download your flavor of mobile app on iTunes, the Android market, and now on Amazon. Until next time, rock on.